Chancellor Olaf Scholz has once again drawn a firm line in Germany's stance on supporting Ukraine, refusing to send Taurus long-range missiles despite mounting pressure from Kiev. Scholz, whose government has been a steadfast backer of Ukraine, made it clear that while he holds office, Germany will not provide weapons capable of striking deep into Russian territory. Speaking directly to the issue of Germany's security, Scholz emphasized that no action would jeopardize the safety of his country.
Germany is Ukraine's biggest supporter in Europe. I want it to stay that way. Because let's not kid ourselves. If Putin wants to take over Ukraine is defeated, then Europe's security will be in grave danger in the long term. Then our security at great risk in the long term. I met President Zelensky during my trip. That's why I said to Kiev that you can rely on Germany. We say what we do and we do what we say. At the same time, this means that we don't do anything that jeopardizes our own safety. At risk. That is why we do not supply cruise missiles, a long-range weapon that can have a deep impact on Russia. We are sending the weapons we have. Certainly no German soldiers in this war, not with me as their leader.
The decision follows repeated refusals to provide Taurus missiles, despite the US and other major allies sending long-range weaponry to Ukraine. Scholz's hesitation is grounded in fears that such missiles could provoke Russia into broader retaliation, potentially pulling Germany into the conflict. German media, including Kyiv Independent, report that President Zelensky has suggested this reluctance may be linked to Russian President Vladimir Putin's nuclear rhetoric and his influence over Scholz's decisions. The Social Democratic Party, SPD, of which Scholz is a member, has backed the Chancellor's cautious approach. In its official stance, the SPD program emphasized that military aid should be delivered with prudence, ensuring Germany's safety remains uncompromised. The party reiterated its commitment to diplomatic, military, financial, and humanitarian support for Ukraine as long as necessary in its fight against Russian aggression. However, the SPD's position starkly contrasts with the policies of Friedrich Merz and his Christian Democratic Union, CDU, which leads in the polls ahead of the upcoming elections. Merz has openly supported sending the Taurus missiles, arguing that they are essential for Ukraine to target Russian military bases without hitting civilian infrastructure. He believes these weapons would provide Ukraine with a significant advantage in the war. "We want your army to be capable of hitting military bases in Russia," Merz stated in a recent interview. While Merz acknowledges that these missiles wouldn't be a miraculous game changer, he insists they are crucial to Ukraine's military strategy. Despite the differences in their positions, both leaders agree on one fundamental point. Germany should not become a direct participant in the war.